Welcome everybody to Portland by Night, Chapter 7. Just a quick disclaimer that this is a work of fiction and no individuals in this are actually based in real life. This is not a representation of any actual person, and any resemblance to them is purely coincidental. Last time we had our kindred. They spent the first couple hours of Friday night getting Jackson fed for the first time that wasn't giblets in an elevator, and got him set up with his own new haven. Got everybody set up and ready to head out to two particular missions. Matt and Fox headed to Oregon Public Broadcasting to find out where James Spagg lives. And on the other half, we had Jackson and Candi and Dimico headed to the gallery opening, Portland Institute for Contemporary Arts. Unfortunately, acronymed to PICA. Please don't eat the artwork. Last game, there was a lot of laughs, a lot of good feelings, and bonding between the coterie. I'm going to say that certainly helped stabilize everybody. Jackson maybe a little bit less, but at least getting your foot in the door. Candi and Jackson and Dimico are on your way over to the Quintana Gallery, where this event is being hosted. As a vehicle your take, Dimico's probably looks the best out of all of yours.
It's a Nissan Sentra, but I guess, yeah.
Compared to the Candi van.
I was going to say, do you want the fuck truck? No, we're not taking the fuck truck.
We'll leave that one in the garage for tonight.
Ooh, do we have a garage now?
We should. We've put it into it.
We'll build one.
There's certainly a secondary parking lot back behind the fortune teller shop that you now have your haven, which we'll get around to them at some point. For now, Portland is the biggest city in Oregon, but it is a very small city as things go. This isn't exactly a red carpet event, but the place bustles. The parking lot is almost full, not helped by the fact that somebody parked a school bus back there.
What?
There's legit a school bus parked in the parking lot of the art gallery.
Is it painted or anything, or just a bus?
Just a school bus, yellow and long.
They do sometimes rent those out.
Dimico, this place looks familiar. You know the place. The address was given for the event and not the name of the gallery, or else you would have recognized it immediately. The Quintana Gallery usually hosts a selection of indigenous artworks, and so it's slightly less surprising when you recognize the woman smoking out by the brick wall between the parking lot and the front doors. It takes a moment for you to process her name. How much attention do you generally pay to ghouls?
I think as a caitiff, he pays them more attention than most kindred, probably.
As a wee baby boy, I don't think I even know I'm aware that I've met one.
Yeah, probably not. But for Dimico, you would certainly recognize this one then. Her name is Acosia Black Elk. You've spoken with her a few times, usually as a liaison between you and another kindred.
And she is the ghoul.
This is Coco's ghoul. You spot her as you go into park. There's 2 spots open, so you're really glad you didn't bring the candy van at this point. Or the fuck truck.
Go pulls up and turns to the others. That person there, that's someone's ghoul, so it sounds like we're probably going to have mixed company tonight. Just be alert if anyone approaches you and asks you questions. Try to be as masquerade friendly as possible, but also feel them out if you can. It'll be a good practice for you, Jackson.
I'm actually gonna have to talk to people? Oh shit, I thought I was just here to look pretty.
No, that's my job, unfortunately.
You're here to look pretty for one person.
Oh, okay, yours is for everyone.
Exactly. Someone understands.
Candi, you look fabulous. Jackson, work the crowd if you feel the need to, or stand in the corner. That's up to you. But Jackson, you've never been to an event like this, have you, in your mortal life?
Do I look like someone who could have come here? I worked at a diner.
I've learned not to judge a book by its cover all the time.
Well, I wasn't a thief, so
You could have had rich parents.
if I had rich parents, would I be living in a one-bedroom apartment?
Just try to get used to this. Socialize. We're creatures that need contact with mortals. It's not good to go too long without it. This would be a good opportunity.
I still know how to talk to people. It's not like I lost all my social skills by staying at a strip club for 3 days. I'm losing track.
Candi will laugh and throw up dual devil horns and go, yeah, no, we're anarchs. We know how to read a room and to not talk to cops. It's pretty apparent sometimes.
This shouldn't be an issue for you. But I'll be watching.
That's not creepy at all.
Candi will put up her hand to Jackson for a high five and go, we fucking got this, dude.
Yeah, he'll return the high five.
Wonderful. It is a firm high five.
Dimico is going to leave most of his equipment in the truck.
No, bring the pistol. It's worth it.
Yeah, that's staying in the glove compartment. But he does keep a few things: cell phone, small flashlight, pencils, and a sketch pad, that sort of thing. He gets out and he says, "Let's go inside."
All right. Stepping out in Jackson's snazzy new outfit, Candy's flesh-crafted dress, skin tight to hide the fact that it is actually skin, and Dimico in a suit vest and a button-up shirt underneath.
Yeah, herringbone vest or something. That sounds very Dimico.
And y'all are headed up around to the front entrance. When you're walking along, the woman that you recognized, Acosia, doesn't notice you until you're pretty much passing right by her. But she glances up at you, looks back down, then does a double take and looks right back up. Dimico!
Acosia Black Elk, as I live and breathe. Pleasure to see you this night. Is Coco well? Before walking up, I would blush of life.
You guys taught Jackson how to do it, right?
I think this would be a point where Candy might hang back and be like, all right, so breathe.
Yeah, okay, so remember, you're pretty good at this. So just remember good things and people that you love, things that keep you calm, and take air in to your lungs and let it out. And just keep that cycle going. It'll automatically kick back in like a minute or two.
So just manually breathe for a little bit?
It's kind of like CPR, but by yourself.
Yeah, I can do that, and I guess I'll do a blush of life.
Jackson, this is a new sensation for you. It's the opposite of the you are now feeling your tongue in your mouth kind of thing. You're manually breathing for a few moments, and then you feel something in you stir. There's a warmth that floods back into your extremities. You had forgotten how numb you'd felt, and the cold that literally ran bone deep. There's a flush and a sense of relief.
Oh, this feels real nice, actually. Wow.
Yeah, it's really, 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 really helpful.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Dimico, something about the way that she said your name, there's an impatience to it, a desperation behind it. And when you ask how Coco is, her eyes well up with tears. And it looks like it's all she can do not to start bawling. I don't know where she is, Dimico. She hasn't come back.
Whoa, slow down. Tell me what's happening. He takes her by the arm and aside, and he looks to Candi. Are you guys still back, being your blush of life on?
Yeah, they were just now coming up the sidewalk towards you.
I just make eyes at you two and then continue talking to her. Yeah, what's this about Coco?
I don't know. She didn't come back one night, and the money dried up. She looks with resentment and loathing at the guests around front who are paying for tickets to get in. Fucking hate these people.
Yes, I can understand. When did she go missing? And why are you here then?
I work here. I technically own the place.
Right.
She's been gone for almost a month now.
Oh, who else have you told? Someone has to have noticed that she disappeared and came looking.
She gives a bitter chuckle. Oh, you know Coco, she kept to herself for the most part. She didn't exactly introduce me to a lot of other kindred.
Dimico frowns at that.
The only others that, she drops to a whispers, the only others that I'd met came in and wrecked the gallery like a few weeks beforehand.
They wrecked the gallery? What do you mean?
She looks around to make sure nobody's nearby and leans in to whisper. Someone threw a man through the roof with her mind.
What?
She stares at you with the I'm not joking look.
Did you ever see any of them before? Do you know who they were?
They were with the... She'll snap her fingers. The... Camarilla.
Oh.
Coco always told me to steer clear of them.
Yeah, that's not bad advice, especially on this side of the border.
Are you on this side of the border? She says hopefully.
Yeah. Yes, I have recently made a move over here. And where are my manners?
They were
No,
just hanging back.
Yeah, just waiting for the invitation.
Yeah, he gives like a two-finger beckoning symbol. These are my new friends, Jackson and Candi.
Candi will offer her hand for a handshake. Hi, nice to meet you.
She has the face and lines and features of someone who is much more stoic than she is acting. The fear in her eyes seems almost unnatural, but she will reach out a hand and shake. Friends like Dimico?
They're friends, yes. You could speak freely.
Look, Dimico, I know it's forward and it's a lot to ask, but it's been almost a month and I don't know if you need any work or something, but I need blood.
You haven't had any since you last saw the Dominator, did you?
She shakes her head. Not since Coco. I haven't taken any from anyone else.
Oh, that's something that we can certainly discuss. I actually have some work we could make in exchange.
Her expression changes almost in an instant to the hopefulness of an addict almost about to get their fix.
Yeah. Why don't we discuss it more privately? Do you have an office in here somewhere?
Yeah. It's mostly stuff full of storage, the artwork that they've moved for their own shit.
Well, my friends here are going to be attending the event tonight and tomorrow, presumably. I could use your help with a little job here at the gallery, if you're amenable.
What do you need?
We'll discuss the details behind closed doors, but it's nothing that you need to get your own hands too involved with, just little bits of information and helping me with working out some details.
Yeah, whatever you need.
Okay.
I'll see you inside.
Yep. Sounds good.
With a bit more hope in her eyes, she lights up another cigarette.
That's unfortunate. I say, once she's gone, I really liked Coco.
That another kindred in town, I'm assuming?
Yes, one who owned this art gallery and had other interests around here, but she's been gone for a whole month. You saw what happened to his sire. Anything could have happened to her Either that or something with the Sabbat.
Fun.
You can remember, Dimico, that she always had a little bit of a soft spot for the Sabbat. Never anything explicit, but
Mm-hmm.
there was sympathetic ties there.
The problem with that is the Sabbat are extreme. You're in or you're out. There is no allies of the Sabbat. You're either a true Sabbat or you're a fake Sabbat. So, yeah, that could have been a dangerous game. But this is actually a good opportunity. If she owns this place, that makes security almost a joke for when the time comes. At the very least, I'll have all the information I need for getting what I need to get in now.
Well, you come around the front, and at this point it's probably about 9 p.m., so the initial line has died down a bit. It is fairly expensive to get a ticket in here, but nothing that you can't handle, Dimico.
Yep. You gotta spend a little money and make some money, and the Baron's gonna be paying for the job.
As we're going through after Dimico buys the tickets, lean up and whisper to him, "Are you sure you didn't have rich parents?"
One thing you're gonna learn, Jackson, is when you have all the time in the world, making small but good investments can pay large dividends.
Well, by my very approximate calculations, we usually have 8 to 9 hours. That's not all the time in the world.
No, that's not what I meant by that.
I know, I'm just being an ass, I know.
It's okay.
Candi will chuckle a little in the background.
It's fine. I'll teach you about finances another night.
That would be helpful, since I did not pay attention in class.
I can give you at least the broad strokes in a single night.
That's better than nothing.
You're paying for the tickets.
Dimico's mind is suddenly spinning. He just had the thought, Izzy, art gallery. Okay, now suddenly there's like a light behind his eyes as something clicks for him with Acosia situation.
This security guard was at your strip club like a couple of nights ago?
I'll give him a wave and a wink.
He'll give a smile and a wave.
Don't think he recognizes you, Kim.
Not without the glitter.
Damn it.
Yeah, you're all different.
Yeah.
A little patch of glitter started to appear on Candy's cheek involuntarily.
Fixing it.
Plus, he may not have been looking at your face during it.
Yeah, no, that's the point of the outfit.
It's a great disguise.
The place is pretty packed. You're gonna need to get in the cycle in order to get a good look at the art pieces. As you're scanning the crowd and taking in the place, there's a bar over in the back left corner that seems to have been recently set up. And sitting at the bar is a very pale red-headed woman in a security guard's outfit. It's Artemis.
Oh, shit. Okay, I will let Dimico know that immediately.
Do I know who Artemis is in character?
The goddess of the hunt. You were warned about by Fauna.
Yes, right. She does drug dealing, if I recall.
The bad kind. Candi will whisper, the bad kind!
Yes. Was she one of Mama's? Can't recall.
She was Septimus's, as far as I knew, and then she broke off a long time ago. About 6 months or so.
Alright, adds another element of intrigue here. We should just be on our toes. No need to approach her, but if she approaches us, well, just send a message if you can.
You're able to take in that, yes, there's the bar back there. You might even ping the pale, red-headed woman as a bit too pale for the surroundings. She seems a bit corpse-like.
Good thing we blushed.
All three of you also clock James Spagg, fairly easy to spot for his nudity.
Oh shit, he's actually in the...
He's nude?
Candy shows no reaction whatsoever.
Yeah, Jackson just averts his eyes.
It's actually a little bit easier because of his nudity. There's also a little pocket of space around him.
Like you do. Dimico looks at him and just arches an eyebrow, looks over at the others' reactions, and is like, huh. Well, perhaps we should have invited the boys along after all, but approaching him certainly would be awkward for them, perhaps.
Candy will walk straight up to him.
Yep, okay, there she goes.
Alright.
I've been literally in those kinds of clubs before, and you just gotta go up and say hi.
It's not a club, it's a gallery.
You still gotta go up and say hi.
I think at this point it's a good opportunity to switch over to our other point of view characters. Thank you for watching Portland by Night. Links are in the description for the full playlists and ways to donate if I made you feel something. The night holds a rich bouquet of emotions. Let me know what we made you feel in the comments below. Liking and subscribing attracts the attention of the great Al-Haratham, and I know not what will result. Do so at your own risk. Good night.